Hey guys, we are back with the Screen Team, being joined by Stacy and Sabrina, and we're getting ready to review a movie that these ladies have wanted to see for about 6 months or so. I remember Stacy saying, "Oh, we got to see
3 years. We've been wanting to see it for 3 years."
3 years? That's how long it's been?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to just be 1 year after. Here it's been 3.
In real time, it's been 3 years.
Ugh. These people make me cranky.
What? Who makes you cranky?
The people who say it's only been 1 year, and in reality, it's been 3.
I'm confused. What people are you talking about?
The movie people.
Oh, the movie people. So this is like a year from
To the day.
from the first one. Now you see me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't see it, man. I don't know. So.
Well, I'm just upset because it would have been nice had they stuck to the real deal. You know, like put the movie out exactly 1 year to the date later.
Well, it takes time, man.
And I'm guessing this movie took a long time to make because there was lots and lots of traveling through tubes.
There was.
Traveling through tubes.
Yeah, they did.
So tell us about this movie. We got the Horsemen. Are they back?
The 4 horsemen. Yep, they're back, and they're all alive.
With the switch.
Except for the woman.
The girl.
The girl. She left the gang.
Because in real life, she was pregnant.
And couldn't do the movie.
Right.
So in the movie, in the story, she left the gang because she was bored, and they were put on a hiatus. You know, one of them was supposedly dead, and the others were all in hiding, and they did this big disappearing act at the end of the first one, leaving the world to wonder what happened to the 4 horsemen. And well, they've just been biding their time and playing it cool and waiting for the eye to tell them what to do next.
The eye.
The eye.
What does the eye tell them to do? Can you tell us?
The eye tells them everything they're supposed to do, but the eye is also, we don't know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who is the eye? And if you know from the first movie, the eye is the secret
Magician
society
guy.
of the illusionists. And they're always seeking to find the eye, but it's very elusive. And, well, you know. The story of this, though, basically is you've got the guys who are trying to figure out what to do with themselves while they're in hiding, honing their skills, and trying not to break up anymore. And then all of a sudden, a girl appears.
The new girl?
Literally.
Okay.
She literally just
appeared
appears
in one of their apartments.
Cool. Hey, I wish that would happen to me.
It's
man.
kind of hard to talk about this movie because
You wanna
everything leads to something else, which leads to something else,
Yeah.
which leads to the end.
Okay, can you guys talk about Michael Caine? What's Michael?
No, you can't talk about Michael Caine.
Well, he was the bad.
Well, he's in it.
Was he the bad guy? He was the bad guy in the first
He was
one.
the bad guy in the first one.
Is he trying to get revenge in this one? What's he doing here? Can you guys say anything?
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, yeah.
What's Morgan Freeman doing? He was
He's
the bad
in jail.
He's in jail. He's in the
Okay.
pokey. So,
Okay.
And then the FBI guy, he's still playing in the FBI and hunting down the 4 horsemen. But we know from the first one that he's part of the gang. So he's like deflecting
but this movie,
the FBI from finding him.
This movie, I thought, kind of answered a whole bunch of questions from the first one. Although, at the end of it, I'm left with more questions.
And that's why you should be. You should never know the whole secret, the whole story.
Yeah.
If you want to really enjoy magic, you got to be willing to do without all the truth.
But guess what? We're going to find out the answers to those questions because there's going to be a part 3.
Oh man!
I hope we don't have to wait 3 years for it, but whatever, we will if we have to.
So obviously we're not going to give away any of the magic secrets. But I will say that I feel it's necessary for this movie. If you liked the first one and thought maybe you might have been just a little bit disappointed and didn't have time for this nonsense, see the second one because almost all will be revealed.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I really am disappointed that there's not more behind these movies than what there are. It's an original idea, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's not like all the rest of them. But it's a Lionsgate movie, I believe. So they don't always get the popular love they should be getting.
All I'm saying is they're brilliant. The story is brilliant. The magic is even more brilliant. And it doesn't just rely on smoke and mirrors. I mean, the magic behind these movies is in the science that it takes to be the magician.
Yeah.
and the network. And we've, in so many movies leading up to this, we have heard the story. You have to live the lie to be a good magician. And just because of what you put on stage doesn't make it the whole trick.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to be willing to you got to be willing to cut your thumb off to match your twin.
Yeah.
You know, kind of a thing, in order for the magic to really take hold on your audience. And I think that the way they pull this off is just brilliant.
There's something that happens when them floodlights come up.
Yeah.
You know, because
there's always something that happens.
But they're like this one. They're not in, when they do the big thing. They're not in a game show like in the first one.
Right.
They had a game show type thing, and this one, man, it really took a lot of work for them to kind of pull this off. But those floodlights come up like they do, and everything around them goes dark, and everybody knows what's fixing to happen. Like the horsemen are fixing to do their thing, you know, and it's just exciting.
The key thing here is that the 4 horsemen get kidnapped.
Yeah.
And they get kidnapped by Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter is a kidnapper.
All right.
And he's crazy. And at first you're just sitting there going, that's Harry Potter with a beard and barefoot. And you get past it really fast, though, I think. You could really buy him as this crazy, just gazillionaire
and when he turned around,
something's really bad.
When he turned around, you could hear everybody in the theater go, "Oh!" I heard that a lot too. Like anytime something might get answered from the first one, you'd hear, "Oh, oh, yeah, that's it." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just go like Luke loves to do. Go, "Oh, not again."
Yeah. So I mean, I think everybody that was there had seen the first one, because they kind of all were able to follow along.
I wished I had watched it again very quickly beforehand, because that would have made it even more fun. So there's a suggestion.
Yeah, watch them both. Get them both. People, get them both.
Can they watch it? Should they watch it in theaters, or can they
wait? Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a 97-inch TV, projection TV in your
Surround
house.
sound, and
then I guess you could get by with watching it in your basement. But
like, I want to go see it again, and I want to go see it in one of those theaters where I got a recliner and food brought to me.
Oh, not me, because I'll be asleep. Not that it's boring. It's just a recliner, and it's dark. And I don't want to miss that. But.
Well, good stuff, ladies, man. Now you see me too. I didn't get a chance to see it, but now I want to. Good review, guys. Very good. Stacy, are you going to be joining us next week? I got your husband Doug on. We're going to be doing some Friday the 13th movies.
I'm probably going to pass on that one. I'm going to turn it over to Doug-a-rama over there, and he can do his thing.
Oh, man.
Y'all chat it up.
Well, we'll be back next week with Doug doing some Friday the 13th movies. We'll be doing part 3, part 4, and part 6.
Have mercy.
I know. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. We'll also have Jerry Foster in the studio. We'll be reviewing movies like Waiting for Guffman, also The Full Monty, and Roommates. That's all coming your way next Saturday, hour-long edition of the show. For Stacey, Sabrina, and Chris, we are the Screen Team right here on KWOC.